The Trump administration is touting the arrest of a man accused of placing pipe bombs outside the DNC and RNC headquarters the night before the Capitol riot back in 2021.
This case involved millions of pieces of data. And it is a huge win because it was like finding a needle in a haystack.
America's safer, DC's safer because he's in custody.
CBS News Justice correspondent Scott MacFarlane brings us the latest on this. Scott, good morning. What more do we know about who the suspect is and why it took investigators so long to make this arrest?
He's 30-year-old Brian Cole, and he could be making his first court appearance as early as this morning at the federal courthouse down the street here in Washington, D.C. For now, he faces 2 federal criminal explosives charges, but the Department of Justice said they may add new charges as this case broadens. 30-year-old Brian Cole is from Woodbridge, Virginia, which is about 25 miles from here. And according to the affidavit submitted in this case, the investigators linked his cell phone to that Capitol Hill area where the Capitol pipe bombs were deposited January 5th, 2021. And his purchase records show he bought components of the items that were found in those 2 bombs, purchased in 2019 and 2020. That's the scope of what they've detailed so far. They have said nothing, Errol, about a possible motive here. They've said nothing about any connection between Cole, those bombs, and the January 6th Capitol insurrection, despite the fact police have said those bombs detoured and derailed police as the rioters were approaching and left the Capitol more vulnerable because of it. We tried to ask those questions. They were not answered. We hope to get some information today, Errol, when the charging documents and the defendant perhaps give us more information at the courthouse.
Yeah, such a fascinating mystery still. Scott MacFarlane braving the sleet and cold temps there in D.C. for us. We appreciate it, Scott. Thank you so much.